We've more of TV's naughtiest blunders in an hour's time. First on Meridian, going over the top or over the barracks fence. Will any of the Waterloo platoon flee the endless abuse and barrack room language by going AWOL in Lads Army?
It's Lads Army!
Tonight, two lads can't take it anymore. One wants a medical discharge.
Has anybody talked about going over the fence?
No. Not yes, Corporal.
The other finds his own way out.
Lads Army!
30 lads have gone back in time to relive the agony and the ecstasy of 1950s national service. The brutal regime is a far cry from today's army.
It's Rivelli!
And in that space of time, you've got out of bed, got dressed and had your breakfast.
Come on, how'd you get? Morning, gentlemen.
Good morning, Corporal.
Louder.
Good morning, Corporal.
Louder.
Morning, Corporal.
Right, get your washing and shaving kit.
It's day 7 of basic training, and the 30 lads are settling into military life.
Men, get over here.
My big boys!
Today, Corporal Murray is doing the morning kit inspection.
Stop moving your head. Because one of these days you're going to turn that head and what you're going to find is my fist.
One section, otherwise known as shower of shit, have failed every inspection so far.
Did you clean this?
No, Corporal.
You didn't.
No, Corporal.
Watch. That is disgusting.
Yes, Corporal.
You can catch diseases if you don't clean things like this. Do you understand?
Yes, Corporal.
Louder!
Yes, Corporal!
Disgusting. Causes diseases, gentlemen. Right, one section, look in this way. However, it's not been too bad. Quite good. But you've got to pay attention to detail, because the platoon sergeant will rip that apart.
Yes,
Do
Corporal.
you understand?
Yes, Corporal!
So well done this morning. Good effort. However, let's get into the little things, like the razors, because that is gunge, that is hygiene. And if you're not hygienic, you can't what?
Fight, Corporal.
Fight. Okay?
Yes,
Yes, Corporal!
Got a pint.
It's time for morning drill with Sergeant Sullivan.
Aim out! 10! 1, 2, 3, 1! Get back! 10! 1, 2, 3, 1!
Ego! About turn!
Right! Gas! 1, 2, 3, 8, 2, 3, up! Don't swing your arms! Set out! 1, 2, 3, 1! Wave! What's this? Trying to wave at him?
But one recruit, Private Wootton, can't join in.
A couple of days ago, I twisted my knee after we polished the floor here. I went flying and hit the wall. There's a chunk out of that, but I think it's taken a chunk out of my knee as well. And I can't put any weight on my leg. I can only just stand up, pretty much.
Left, right, left, right.
I'm not allowed to do drill, PT or anything at all. I'm on 48 hours bed rest, which basically means I'm only allowed to leave my bed to go to the toilet or get food.
Lee Wootton has always wanted to be a soldier. He trained for Lads Army by playing war in his local park.
I enjoyed wearing the clothes, running through trees, messing about in the woods, basically. My dad being in the army, he's always treated me like a recruit. I've been shouted at face to face, which is quite funny, really. It makes me laugh. I am excited about it just because it's something new and I enjoy a challenge. I'm determined to get through it and I'll always try that much harder. I'll push myself 100%, but then if it needs more, I'll try and go even more.
But it's been a hard week for Private Wootton.
Why are you crying?
I was worrying, Corporal.
Why are you crying?
Got hair in my eye, Corporal.
Go away.
The cross-country race was a disaster. And after only a week in Lads Army, Private Wootton's knee injury has forced him to make a decision.
It's a very hard one to make because in a couple of days it could be better, but a day or two it could get twice as worse.
1, 2, 3, 1.
All my family have been in the forces pretty much. My dad was in the logistics corps.
Right! Gas!
My granddad was in the army.
1, 2, 3, 1.
My other granddad was in the navy.
1, 2, 3, 1.
So I'm trying to follow on in all their footsteps, but go in as an officer into the Royal Marines, which I've got an interview for in just over a month's time. So I really need my knee working by then.
Back in the 1950s, getting a medical discharge was no easy matter.
We did have chaps in the army who tried to get out, you know, by pulling strokes and all that. One even shot his finger off, you know, shot his trigger finger off. Put it over the end of the gun and pulled the trigger. So they taught him to shoot with this finger, you know. So he did that for nothing.
Detail. Halt! Stay there, Wootton.
The person who worked his ticket, who I knew, was a very intelligent fellow. Apparently, he was more intelligent than any of the officers on the camp. And he was wanting to get out of the army, so he pretended he didn't know his left from his right.
Right, Wootton.
Son.
Top of the stairs.
In the army, if you can prove that you don't know your left from your right, they let you go. And they let him go.
Right, Wootton, sir!
Thanks, Williams.
Captain Richard Owen has to approve Wootton's medical discharge.
We did have a chap who, when he was told to blanco his equipment, he blancoed his socks, his underwear, the lot, and he was discharged later on because he was supposed to be psychologically unsuitable. Maybe he was just clever and got out.
Well, Wootton,
Sir?
you decided to leave us.
Yes, sir.
And why is that?
In my opinion, my knee's not getting better, sir.
In your opinion?
Yes, sir.
Frankly, Wootton, I think you're lacking in moral fibre. You were given the option of staying for another 48 hours, letting your knee recuperate, and then carrying on with training. And you've taken the easy option and let the rest of your platoon and me down.
Yes, sir.
Would you agree with that?
Yes, sir.
I've got nothing further to say. However, I think you need to take a long, hard look in the mirror and decide what you're going to do with your life, Wootton.
Yes, sir.
Sergeant Williams?
Sir!
Get him out of here.
Sir! Right, Wootton, back! Sir! Get outside, wait down the bottom stairs. Sir.
Carry on, Sergeant Williams, thank you.
Sir. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left.
I don't think he had to go. I think he could have fought through. But he'd made his mind up that he could get out because of his injury. I say injury because he has used his knee as an excuse to get away from here.
Quartermaster, Private Wootton will be collecting his kit. He will be leaving us. Get that berry off. You don't wear that regiment's berry. Not anymore.
wasn't bothered about it getting better. He'd had enough, and he just gave up. And to be honest, I've got no time for people to just give up. I just think he's weak.
Comb, razor, toothbrush, shaving brush,